Today we're gonna learn how to make one of the most popular Thai dishes and one of my favorites, Pad Thai, and here to teach us how is none other than Food Network chef Jet Tila. From battling Chef Morimoto on Iron Chef America to guiding Anthony Bourdain through LA's Thai town on no reservations, Chef Jet Tila is not only celebrated for his expertise on modern Asian cuisine, but also recognized as the first ever chef to represent his country's culture and cuisine in the United States.
Bangkok market was the first Thai market in 1972. It was 40 years ago, believe it or not.
Wow.
Wasn't even born yet. I got to see the Thai community grow up around me, and I got to be an integral part of it. And thanks to my parents, you know, I'm just kind of, I'm carrying the torch that they started.
Well, this is why we had to have you today, to learn how to make Pad Thai. Now let's talk about Thai food in general. What makes up Thai food?
So there's a 3-letter word that sums it all up, and that's Y-U-M, that's yum.
Yum.
And all that means is all Thai ingredients will fall into 4 flavors.
Okay.
Hot, sour, salty, or sweet. And when you balance all those flavors perfectly, that's the yum. That's like taste nirvana, right? So I'm gonna teach you how to make the Pad Thai sauce, which is the perfect example of yum.
All right.
Let's start with a familiar flavor, which is sweet, and you've got sugar there.
Okay.
So to that base, you have 3 acids: lime juice, tamarind, or rice vinegar.
What is tamarind?
Take a little taste here. We'll do this. We'll be food safe today. And what does that taste like?
Sour.
It's a clean sourness, right?
Yeah.
Where lime juice might be slightly sour and bitter, tamarind's a very straight, clean sour.
Okay.
So go for it. Throw the tamarind right in there. If you had just tamarind, you'd be fine. If you had just lime juice, if you had just vinegar. But I like what the little flavor variances each one's bring.
Okay,
right?
and we have 3 left over here.
You have 3 left, so we have to go salty.
Fish sauce.
Fish sauce. In Thai, we call it nampla. In Tagalog, it's patis, etc.
I know that, patis.
All it is, guys, is it's Thailand's version of soy sauce. And if you can't get fish sauce, go to soy sauce.
Okay.
How's that?
Great.
Okay, look, now we have a fork in the road. We eat it spicy in Thailand. So for spice, we use sriracha sauce. If you don't like spice, do a little paprika. And if you like spice, so
I'm
you're spicy
spicy.
or not?
I'm
Oh, you're
spicy.
spicy. All right, girl, be spicy.
Put that in there.
Throw that in there, stir that around, and you've just made Pad Thai sauce.
Now, is this something that you can do ahead of time?
You can do this way ahead of time, and I tell you what, you can be very chefy, multiply that by 2, 3, 5, or 10, and then just put it in a squirt bottle. And you've just made your own Pad Thai sauce in the refrigerator. All right, so it's cooking time. It's cooking time. So I got my wok hot. Always preheat your woks a little bit.
Now, if someone doesn't have a wok.
Yeah, the wok is great because the heat is centered at the bottom, and whenever you stir things around, they fall back to the middle.
Okay.
So if you don't have a wok, you don't need one. Everyone has a Dutch oven nowadays. You have those really fancy, you know, enamelized cast iron.
Okay.
That's super sexy. Or just a pan with high sides. You're gonna start with oil.
Okay.
And you're gonna, here, raise your right hand. I promise,
I promise.
never to use olive oil in Asian cooking.
Never to use olive oil in Asian cooking.
Huge tip. I like olive oil, but the flavor clashes with kind of the Asian flavors in my opinion. You know garlic, so I'll throw that right in there.
Yeah.
Right? Dried shrimp, pretty intense on its own, but delicious in food. Really delicious.
All right.
So a little dried shrimp in there. And then here, I do want you to taste this. This is pickled radish.
Pickled
Pickled
radish.
radish. It's really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good, isn't it?
I like that.
All right, so proteins now. We're in Proteinville. And again, I have 4 proteins. You don't need 4 proteins. You can pick 1, 2, whatever you got on hand. But tofu's easy. You can pretty much find tofu everywhere. Okay. Right? A little chicken breast is going in. And you like shrimp, right?
Yes.
All right, and you're gonna do the eggs.
Now, Chef, have you seen ingredients in a Pad Thai that you think are absolutely absurd that some people do and you kind of want to set their record straight?
Oh, it kills me when I see ketchup. Oh, it's kind of red. It's got to be ketchup. No! Stop using ketchup. Here, we'll do this together.
Okay.
Girl. So check this out. Here's a cool technique. Now, I don't want like super scrambled eggs, so watch. I just kind of break the yolks.
Oh.
And I push things against like the side, and I let the eggs kind of dominate. And so as it starts to coagulate, I just start to bring it up together. See how that works?
Yes.
So we need to talk about noodles really quick.
Okay, so yes, what kind of noodles are we using?
So you want to use rice stick noodles. Okay, that's the best kind of noodle. If you've ever eaten Vietnamese food, there's a dish called pho. Same noodles.
Love
pho noodles, Pad Thai noodles are the same. They either come dry or they come semi-fresh, like fresh pasta. Buy the dry stuff, soak it in warm water until feel that. And you can help me describe what that feels like.
It's about al dente.
I like that. Very al dente, right? Perfect. So you fold all those together. Okay. So, and then tongs are really nice too at this point if you want. You're doing that awesome. So what we're looking for in the pan is the protein to be done about halfway to a little
All right,
further
so
than halfway.
so the shrimp should be a little pink. The chicken should be almost done.
Absolutely. And the noodles are gonna go from al dente to almost like cooked. Now it's time to go to sauce.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
All
and just
right.
throw it right in there. That's beautiful.
Oh, this smells fantastic.
The sauces hit the pan. It's starting to caramelize. The sugars are actually reacting. They're getting nice and sweet. They're making things stick together. And now we're gonna do some veggies. So I'm gonna show you a really cool trick. Bean sprouts tend to scorch, right, with direct heat. So we're gonna steam them slightly. I'm gonna leave a little bit for the plate.
Okay.
And then scallion, same thing. And I want you to just kind of fold over, make a little bed.
Okay. Oh, put
Little
them
nap.
to bed.
Yeah, put them to bed. Look
Good
at
night, little onion.
See? Isn't that sweet?
And
So
little sprouts.
You're doing perfect. So the
right.
residual moisture and heat
Is encasing
them.
it and steaming
Yeah,
it.
You got
Wow.
it. And then with that little noodle nest, I'm gonna give you half the peanut. I'm looking at the sauce in the pan, right?
Okay.
And I don't want a pool. So
Okay, so
if
this
I'm
needs to continue to thicken up.
Yeah, and that's all, it's called reduction, right? So I'm just reducing the sauce, I'm cooking out the moisture out of it. And now you'll just roll it around, pull it together, and you just made pad thai. I just need to show you how to
I
plate it
can't
up.
believe that just happened.
It's really simple.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna grab
see
your
the
plate.
recipe and you see all the little bowls and you just wonder, okay, does that actually take less than 10 minutes? And it does.
I'm gonna show you how to plate this up.
Ooh.
Because, we eat with our eyes. Food should look sexy. It sets that
I only
expectation.
serve sexy food at my
You
parties.
better only serve sexy food at your parties.
I mean-
I'm gonna plate
Okay.
this kind of cheated to one side here. See, I'm kind of going to one side and
Yes.
leaving a little like bare area in this kind of zone. So
This is one serving, right?
that's one of your servings, right? I know you don't have to share. It's all good. I want you to take this and plaster it against the side, and you can
Alright.
push it in a little bit.
All right.
And then I want you to find a little zone next to it for the scallion, kind of right
Okay.
there. And then I'll take the peanut and just kind of go over the top.
Oh,
And voila, pad thai.
are you kidding?
How about a high
You
fiber?
are awesome.
Go for it, please.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm.
So it's that balance of hot, sour, salty, sweet.
Yes.
The noodles is a perfect carrier. A little pungent from the scallion.
I could eat a whole bowl of this, and it was so easy to make. All right, Chef, thank you so much. This is the perfect pad thai. And thank you for watching. I'm Brandy, and we'll see you next time on Pop Sugar.